medium-rated players and signing them because you have all this cap room and you got to sign somebody. Somebody's got to be on the floor wearing a Knick uniform. So it wasn't so much. I think it is controversial to sign Durant to some degree with that injury, but they didn't have a backup plan. They didn't react to it very well, and they promised their fans big-time free agents in this offseason, and they didn't get them. So pretty hard to pat Dolan on the back for that. As to Kawhi, it seems far and away the most logical thing is to come back to Toronto. It really does. But I don't know his passion for the Clippers, what it might be, and whether their front office is valid enough, in other words, is convincing enough and creates a confidence within him that makes him feel like they are legit. The way Marks and Atkinson made Kawhi and KD feel. I don't know that the Clippers can pull that off. If they can, then maybe I'd be most surprised if he goes to the Lakers for the reason that Mitch said. That they're kind of dysfunctional. He's been with two very, very functional teams in, obviously, San Antonio and Toronto. And to go to a dysfunctional team where you don't trust management would not seem to be what Kawhi would want to do, in my mind. So I do think that it's either the Clippers or the Raptors, and I would bet on the Raptors at this point. I just think they're the more sensible pick for a guy who seems to be pretty sensible. But we may find out tonight, we may find out tomorrow. Sounds like it won't be much longer than that. And when he signs, that's the bulk of NBA free agency in terms of people being locked in and interested. Because then you'll be able to start to make your rankings and your thoughts about just where these teams fit in with the personnel that they have. But until that last chip, that last domino falls, it's hard to make NBA predictions when you don't know where Kawhi is going to go. Because for a lot of people's money, he's the best player in the NBA right now. So the best player is out and still available. That's obviously going to stack the deck for whichever team gets him. All right, we'll talk to Olden Polynice later in the hour. We'll take more phone calls coming up. Chris Moore for Bill Ryder, CBS Sports Radio.
Napa know-how. Right now, a quart of Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil is just $4.99. That's an amazing price for an amazingly good oil. But don't wait too long. This deal only lasts until July 7th. So do something amazing for your ride and get Mobil 1 full synthetic for $4.99. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. General state pricing. Sales prices do not include applicable state, local taxes, or recycling fees. Limit 12 bottles per customer. Offer ends 7/7/19.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 4.125%. APR 4.22%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. 8.88% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
This is what Flo from Progressive sounds like in one of our commercials. You may have seen one. They're on TV occasionally.
And speaking of motorcycle insurance rates, did you know that our basic motorcycle policies start at just $75 a year? And speaking of insurance, I just love...
And this is how that same commercial sounds on your motorcycle. Yeah, everything's better on a bike. Progressive keeps you on yours. Get a quote in as little as 3 minutes at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Annual premium for basic liability policy not available in all states.
The backyard's looking great, Rob.
Thanks, man. I was planning on adding a deck, too. Know any good contractors?
Why don't you just ask HomeAdvisor?
On what?
HomeAdvisor.com. You just tell them about your project, and they match you with local pros that can do the job.
Nice. Now, how much does it cost?
Oh, HomeAdvisor's totally free to use. Plus, you can